Hi, my name is Christopher Dryden. I'm an attorney here in Carlsbad, California, and a partner in the law firm of Global Legal Resources, LLP. I'm here to take a few moments today to talk to you about spousal support. I figure if you've come to this segment, you probably want to know a little bit about it. Spousal support is one of the four major areas that occur during a marital dissolution. The purpose of spousal support is to ensure that the supported party is able to transition from marital life to single life and still not want or need from the marital standard of living that existed during the marriage. The courts have quite a bit of latitude in their ability to award spousal support to a particular party. Usually the award of spousal support by the court is based on terms of equitable principles and previous case law. The two main factors that I usually encounter when speaking to someone about spousal support is usually how much am I going to receive and how long am I going to get it. As a matter of course and a rule of thumb for practitioners, we usually tell parties or clients that they will usually receive spousal support for a period of 1/2 the length of the marriage. So if you're married for 8 years, you'll receive spousal support for 4 years. However, there is case law that states that there is a rebuttable presumption and actually neglect by the court if they set a termination date for spousal support from a lengthy marriage. In layman's terms, what this means is when you're awarded spousal support, if you're involved in a lengthy marriage, which is 10 years or more by California standards, they won't actually put a termination date on it, and it will just go forward as though you'll be paid forever. This may or may not take place, however, that's generally how the courts treat it. The two main factors that I speak to people on spousal support is the amount of money that they're going to receive on a monthly basis and for how long they're going to receive it. The amount of money is somewhat of a flexible item. During a marital dissolution, the amount of money that you will receive is more of a formulaic calculation based on each party's income and expenses and how much money is really left there for spousal support. Things aren't really taken into consideration that are taken into consideration for permanent spousal support, because in temporary spousal support, people are more determined to stay status quo from where they're at. Usually one party moves out of the house, the community home, the other party stays in the community home, and the bills stay the same. The supported party is going to need money to be able to stay in the community home, if at all. In awarding permanent spousal support, the court looks into many factors that have actually been codified in the California Family Code. A quick review of California Family Code Section 4320 actually puts out in layman's terms the factors that the court takes into account when they're awarding permanent spousal support. The first thing the court usually looks at is the marketable skills for the supported party. Not just the marketable skills, but the job market in which those skills might be wanted. They'll also look at the time and training that is needed to take place or has taken place for the supported party to actually attain those skills. Then the court will somewhat counterbalance that against the amount of time that the supported party has been out of that job market. The job market itself may be unimportant, it's just the advancement may be within that market. For instance, say you're a graphic designer before you got married. You get married, spend some time with your husband, have children, you're at home taking care of the kids, 10 years passes, and then you get divorced. In that 10 years, there's been great advancements in the graphic design field. The court will look at how much time it's going to take for you to be able to attain the new skills during that advancement period, and they're going to want to support you through it. They're going to want to give you a firm start so that you can transition from married life back into single life. The next thing that they're going to look at is the actual skills of the supporting party. Say your husband, you put him through school. He went to, say, law school. And in that law school period of time, you stayed at home, you took care of the kids, you worked, you helped him and support him. They're going to take that into account. The next thing they'll probably look at is what the marital standard of living for the parties was. Marital standard of living is very important because the court doesn't anticipate that just because you're splitting an estate, that means you're going to immediately go back and live in poverty because you don't have any job skills. Of course, the court is always going to weigh how much the supporting party can actually pay considering their income and assets. Generally, there's an income and expense declaration that's filed for temporary spousal support. However, when the court determines permanent spousal support, they're going to look at the entire community estate. They're going to look at how much income the supporting party makes, how much income the supported party is planning on making over a period of time. They're also going to look at the assets that each party is getting and how much income those assets can produce. And from there, they're going to try to find something equitable. That sums up the factors that San Diego County Superior Court family law courts look at to determine spousal support. If you're interested in more information about spousal support, look for our upcoming segment on temporary spousal support and/or give us a call. We'd love to give you a free 15-minute free consultation. Thank you.